Hey, how you faring on this new daylight savings? Just an hour, it shouldn't make a difference, but it makes a difference. So I got another Best of Cool Mom for you. These are all with my son when he was itty bitty with a little round face and blonde curls. Either I'm his sidekick or he's my sidekick, including the start of our talk show. Note, there will be many dated references since these were all done about years ago. Please watch.
Passing the pacifiers. Excellent. All right, welcome back to Mid Morning. Rex, you know, you were bringing up a good point on the break, which is what's up with how we keep spelling Gaddafi's name differently? You know, it's like sometimes it's K, sometimes it's Q, and sometimes it's G, right? And I'm like, is it really that hard? Is it like change the way he does like his funny outfits, or is this like a subtle dig, like a Western dig that we're kind of like, that guy's a nut job. Anyway, let's spell his name differently, right? Like if somebody wanted to put me down, they'd do Daffney or something like that. You know, I don't know. You know, speaking of the Middle East. Sunday mornings, we're always watching Christine Amanpour now, you know, this week, which used to be George Stephanopoulos. Okay. Come on over here, buddy. Oops. I think she's taking that show to another level because those guys, you know, David Gregory, who always acts like he's asking probing questions. I don't think they are very probing. Rex was like, does he ever ask a follow-up question, that guy? And I'm like, exactly. You're right. We might as well watch Bubble Guppies again. But I like it. You know, she's a strong woman. She's really, you know, I think has a more global perspective on that show. Rex, the other day when we were at the play space, do you remember how there was that little kid who kept asking me to read books? Remember, read books, read books, read books. And you were kind of like, pushing away. And the problem was her mother had a laptop and was like, I was like going to have to raise this kid. Like, it makes me crazy. Like when you got to like I'm exhausted enough for my own kid. And you were not happy about it. You know, sometimes you could share things, sometimes you can't share things. All right, well, that's just a few things that Rex and I are talking about. Coming up, we've got John Goodman. He'll be one of our guests, as well as Shirley MacLaine. And I always love hearing what Shirley's up to. All right, we'll be right back after on Mid-Morning with Daphne and Rex.
The second one will be eminently familiar to any parent who has ever tried to keep a young child amused during the day or just needed to do anything when you're spending your whole day with a young child. And Daphne, trash trucks, right? Yes, trash trucks. I mean, they are pretty incredible, right? I mean, why did it take having a child to make us realize that those big metal arms, you know, I mean, it's pretty amazing. They're rock stars when kids are like 2. And then afterwards, they just become these people that we rely on and have no feeling for. But really, we should. I mean, it's a great thing to have trash service. Take it away, me.
A main purpose of my life right now is on trash day, we've got to find the trash trucks. Okay, let's wait. Do you hear any trash? It's over there. Let's go. It starts early and it continues till about mid-morning, where we try to see every last trash truck in the neighborhood. Sadly, after yard waste comes, well, it's kind of like the fat lady has sung, because that's going to be it till next week. Well, at least sometimes the day before, we can try to cruise alleys and find commercial trash trucks. But, you know, I always feel like I'm really proud of Rex that he doesn't totally come undone when I have to tell him it's finally done. I mean, there's always next week, and of course, we got to take in the trash cans. Anything to make my little boy happy. Our relationship's actually doing really well. I mean, you know, it's always like any relationship, it's always evolving. And we were having a hard time finding what to do sometime when we were home alone together. And we've kind of found something new that works for us. Oh. Wee! 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 Yeah. And, you know, I took Rexy on his first pony ride recently.
Pony.
But sometimes,
Train.
and then, yes, and there's also train,
Pony.
and pony, and then remember the dance. But sometimes I don't want to drive all that way, so I have an idea of when we can't actually get to the real pony. I'm the pony. Dun 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 dun.
And now I'll close with my brief parody of a TikTok video.